They lost my luggage. Well, hello, I literally just came back from Austin yesterday for a fun little creator event, but now I am off to travel again. I am heading over to Madrid, Spain for a secret project, but I'm gonna share with you guys as much as I can throughout the journey without getting in trouble. I am traveling alone. There is a reason why my husband cannot go with me on these trips, but I will share that story another time. But last night I came home, unpacked, did the laundry. Now it's time to pack again. I've actually been taking some Spanish lessons thanks to Lingoda, who is today's sponsor, but I'll share a little bit more about what I've been doing later. I do have a packing list I always use, but I gotta make it fit for this trip. I do have to bring a lot of my tripods and camera gear for this project. Unfortunately, I can't pack like I normally would. I have to pack like a content creator, little carry-on. I'm not gonna bring it. Voila! This is a medium check-in luggage. It's not as heavy as the large. I just wiped it because I'm a germaphobe and it's in the bedroom. It does have the little locks, my name, and my Chongguk sticker, so I know it is mine. I am going to Europe, which is notorious for pickpocketers. I don't believe there's really a high crime rates for other things. It's just pickpocketing. So I know for sure I'm not going to bring a bag that has an open tote because people can just easily grab things. Everybody told me, you know, I need to make sure I have something that's a zipper. But I do feel like if I wear my bag group behind me, somebody could be really sneaky and grab something. I am more on the paranoid side and like to over prepare for things. So that's the route we're going. This was actually before I started a YouTube channel, but I taught abroad in Prague for 2 months, and then I traveled to a different country every other week. And when I was in Italy, Rome specifically, I knew there were a lot of pickpocketers. I hid my phone so well in my purse that I thought I got pickpocketed because I couldn't find it, but it's just because I hid it so well. This is something I've taken with me on every single trip so far. It is my beige makeup bag. I don't worry if anything explodes or spills, I can just wipe it down. It holds so much stuff. It holds my makeup brushes. I literally just live out of this so that when I'm packing, it's really easy. So I do have to pack up a lot of tech gear. I will be bringing my beige travel bag because of the sleeve in the back, and I do have a Lingoda lesson today. So I actually have been taking Spanish classes from a year ago, but I haven't been very consistent until recently because of my trip to Spain. I felt like that was a great motivator for me to keep going. When I was younger, I spoke Spanish fluently up to about age 6, and then because I didn't have anyone to practice with, I completely forgot it. Even my Lingoda teacher was like, I'm sure it's in there somewhere. I've traveled to over 10 different countries, and I do find that I can get by with English, but it is, I think, very respectful to try your best to learn a little bit of the language, not just expect English to be something that the people there understand. But of course, we don't want to butcher the language because that's not respectful. What makes Lingoda different from other language apps or language programs online is that you're literally with a live teacher online with classmates, and you can schedule any time that you feel like will work for you. So they have a bunch of teachers, and they offer 4 different languages: German, French, and they offer English too if you are trying to learn English. And it is nerve-wracking, I'm not going to lie, but I am trying and I am practicing. So I just schedule my lessons in advance. It's based on my time zone. You can change the setting because I'm more likely to be consistent if I schedule it. Lingoda actually has 2 sprint challenges. If you take 30 lessons in 60 days, you'll get a 50% cash back or get 30 credits. Or if you do the super sprint challenge, if you do 60 lessons within 60 days, you'll get a 50% cash back on that or 60 credits. So if you are interested in trying out Lingoda, make sure to use my link below, and you can use my discount code, which is Maya2024, to get 20 euros off, which is about 25 USD off. Hola, buenas noches.
1 hour later.
Alright, camera, literally so much stuff. Because Europe is known for a lot of petty theft, I heard some people will literally just grab your phone out of your hands while you're using it. To prevent that, I got this. And you might be wondering, what is this? Well, it's going to prevent my phone from getting stolen. First, then you actually can fold this up and stick it through this little tiny hole, apparently. So we just have to make sure we can stick it through as best as we can, okay? So I'm just sticking it through. Now it is tethered. I can stick my phone in here. Yeah, I can see it, but that's okay. It's just while I am in Europe. and it does not get in the way of the charger whatsoever. Basically, you can then loop it, and it's like double locked, I believe. I don't even know how to undo this. So you can twist the center and lock it. So it's double locked. It's attached to my wrist, and so whenever I'm using it, I can make sure nobody can take it, because if somebody tries to grab it, it's literally stuck to my wrist. On to the next thing I'll be using. I do have a little air tag. I did feel like it was a little hard for me to find the air tag and just making sure it is where it needs to be. I bought a little case for it. Pop this in. Ta-da! Next is this little scale. Just check and make sure that the weight is good to go, because I am bringing just one luggage. This is like a universal converter for outlets and whatnot to charge things. It has all these little settings. For the EU, I have to use this one. I've talked about this so many times. It is my external battery pack. Of course, I'm gonna link everything down below for you guys to make it easier to find. If I don't link something, please let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to update it. But yeah, I love this one because I don't need to take around extra cables or anything. And it can charge my phone fully from 0 to full. It's fantastic. So I carry this around with me everywhere I go. So I'm just gonna put any valuables or electronics in the inside pocket. I also just got this cute little pill box, and it has 4 compartments. If I'm not lying horizontal, I cannot sleep whatsoever, no matter what time it is. My friend told me they take melatonin and it really helps them on a flight. So I'm gonna test it out. I will report back. I basically pack anything I don't need right now, right away. So this is my toiletry bag out of my Great Barrier Relief. Oh, that's all I have. Conditioner, body wash, shampoo, and just body lotion. Cleanser. And I have an emergency toothbrush that I leave in here, just in case I forget my electric toothbrush. Ready to go on every adventure. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I am so tired. I don't have to finish packing today. I do have some time. I'm gonna allow my body to rest. Alright everybody, it is travel day, and if you've watched my other packing videos or travel videos, you know I like to travel with a really big hood. It just makes me feel more comfortable and cleaner, I guess, because my hair isn't touching stuff. Now I'm about to show you the mess that this is. Probably the most disorganized I've ever been in my life, but we're going to finish packing all of this. I feel like I'm not stressed about it because I'm only gone for a week, so that's not too long. So I don't wear regular wired bras anymore. I guess that's like what we used to wear as like a training bra, but this is all I've been wearing for the last 3 years. Okay, so I put it in like, this is actually a laundry bag where you can wash your garments in it, but I like to store my undergarments in here. And they also want me to bring my YouTube plaque, so I need to make sure that this goes there and comes back safely. My correct passport. I'm just gonna stick this in here. This backpack is already pretty heavy without anything in it, but we're just going to put all of my tech in my backpack because it's easier to find. Is my laptop, an umbrella. I just got this at Sephora. Everybody's talking about it. I want to try it. Do I think it's worth it? Not really. I don't think it's very different from my natural lip color. It just smells really good. I'm actually going to put my toiletry bag in my backpack in case I need it on the flight. Alrighty, we are good to go. And there's a lot of extra space, so I can just bring back some olive oil. I think that's a good thing to bring back from Spain. 34.4. Ta-da! Compression socks ready to go. I was going to bring my Nikon Z30 with me on this trip, but because I'll be by myself and I'm mindful of pickpocketers, I wanted to bring one of my older cameras that I don't mind if it gets lost. Well, this one I would be very sad if it got taken. See you at the airport. Decided to get eSIM because I'm anxious that I won't have a good internet connection.
Lights out, I'm your favorite. Too many ways, been in your place, taste the layers. Add it up, plus sign, zeros on the table. Driving and vibing, bring the beer later. Wanna make it bigger, just a little bit of flavor showing up to my space, I'm a fashion dealer. I'm your biggest bidder, meet me in the middle. I just don't wanna settle.
I am exhausted. That was a long, long flight. I need to find my baggage, so I always have to look at the chart. My luggage is still in London. My dinner tonight, because nothing's open, and I'm just gonna wait for my luggage because it's gonna be here in an hour. So I feel like if I just leave, it's just a waste of money for me to Uber out and come back. A very sad Maya, because I like things to be under my control, but I'm so glad I have the air tag, because if it wasn't for the air tag, I would have just waited. They lost my luggage. Well, I know where it is because I could track it with my air tag, but it is not in Madrid. I am in Madrid. I'm getting like a stress hive, but it's okay. I feel like the people here haven't been very helpful. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to, like, when I travel to Asia and people are just like very, very, very helpful. And I feel like here they were just telling me the bare minimum. Like, I asked, what time do you think my luggage will arrive? And she was like, I don't know. And then I was like, oh, is it on a flight right now? And then she was like, I'm not sure. So then I was like, oh, okay. But then I noticed that there's a guy next to me who was also dealing with the same thing, but the person that was helping him, she was very sympathetic, and she was like, oh, it should arrive around 10 or 11. So then I turned and I asked her, oh, what flight is it on? And then she ended up telling me. Maybe it's just the person, maybe she's tired, but yeah, I just felt very lost for a little bit, but it's gonna be okay. But yeah, when I taught abroad in Europe, I felt like I encountered a lot of these things where people weren't super helpful, but that's okay. Hopefully this is a good trip. Things are moving. Is my luggage coming? I hope so. There it is. Got my bag. Thanks for waiting with me, guys. I was really stressed out because I'm in another country. I wasn't sure if anyone could help me, but I'm glad it worked out and that my luggage came out. But yeah, if this ever happens to you, you just need to go to the airline's like baggage claim area, let them know, and they should help you and figure it out.
I'm not just a visionary, it's all making sense to me. Not a basic, ain't no order.
Alright, it's midnight and I made it. I'm here in Madrid and I can't wait to show you guys around. Alright, let's go look at the room.
Being honest, what's the big difference? Yeah. And I've been feeling my own inertia. Just being honest.